Hey everyone, Swordsman here. Welcome to the Crimson Sakura Lounge. Come on in, my dear friends. There's a chair and a drink waiting for you. It is hot outside. Not gonna lie, it's really hot. How hot, you may ask? It's so hot, I think I feel cooler from drinking this hot coffee than I do standing outside for 5 minutes. Weather like this should not exist. That is a known fact. So I hope all of you are staying cool out there and are living in much more better conditions than I am. Because good grief, I would not want to be outside right now. So I'm not going to be outside. At all. Hope you all are doing really good today. It's Tuesday now. Which means, well, actually, I don't know if there's anything that ever goes on a Tuesday. Tuesday just seems to be one of those days that comes by for no reason. That's why nobody parties on a Tuesday. I do know that there are sometimes karaoke nights on Tuesday night. So maybe that's it. Or not, you know? So anyways, today is a very unique day. So I don't know how many of you have actually gone on to Next Fest, but there's definitely been quite a few games out there that were pretty interesting to play. And there were also quite a few demos out there that I really enjoyed playing. Why I didn't stream any of that? Well, I feel like, I don't know, if I'm gonna play a game, I want it to be like a full experience rather than just a bite-sized piece, you know? I don't want to waste anyone else's time or mine. And there are a lot of things that I really want to do. As for what demos I'm excited for, well, I couldn't really tell you honestly because there were so many that I wasn't even sure what would be a good pick. Now, I did notice, however, that there were some pretty interesting stuff on there. And it looks like there's been more than a few Resident Evil kind of games that are coming out. And when I say that, I don't mean like just the remakes. I meant like the classic PlayStation era tank controls kind of thing. And there were kind of pretty interesting ones too. And you know what? I'm really hoping that some of these games actually do come out because I saw demos for stuff like, say, what have I seen so far? So, let's see. I've seen demos for stuff like Subjectification, Ground Zero, Dispatch, Tormented Souls 2, Nightmare Operator, and there's a lot of stuff going on that I really want to see. There's also some like point and click games that I'm really excited for, and there's also Phase Zero, Hollow Bliss, Toasty, Scarlet Lake, The Blessed Fool, Technoplasm, and Beneath. And probably one of my most anticipated one, Off. Now I know there are ways to play Off, but an official, like, translation to it is really interesting. Sorry about that. Allergies. So it got me thinking, you know, as we're waiting for these games, what could we hope to do until then? Well, I decided that the best thing was to go back into the good old PS1 and play the game that everyone talks about but no one ever plays. I am talking, of course, about the original Silent Hill. Now, Silent Hill is very interesting. It really takes on the horror genre way different than what Resident Evil did when it first came out. When a lot of people talk about, games that are Silent Hill inspired, a lot of the times they're referring to Silent Hill 2 or 3. Very few people I know have actually bothered to play the original Silent Hill. It seems like more people talk about it than they do play it. And I know it's a very expensive game to come across on eBay, but, emulators are a thing if you, have a copy of it. I legally cannot recommend that you use emulators for pirating reasons. But, if you don't care much for that, I guess that is an option, but not recommended. And with the anticipation of Silent Hill F coming out pretty soon, I figured it would be a great time to get ourselves excited for it while we're waiting for this, because I'm definitely very, very, very excited for it. I have heard rumors that the original Silent Hill is getting a remake. And this was announced 5 days ago. So, I think we can probably stand to look into it. So, why not let's take a quick look at what these guys made. Pause the jukebox. Let's see. Let's get this going. Uh-huh. I mean, were you guys expecting, like, anything more than that? Fat chance. Like, I get it. You don't want to give away, like, too much of what you're planning, for sure. But, when your trailer is that minimalistic and you're teasing people about it, you're sort of like, doing the equivalent of jiggling keys right in front of the audience faces, like, oh, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. You want this, don't you? And, well, I think we can all agree that while there is some excitement for it, given how Konami has handled so many of their IPs, my expectations are just like a little down there. What do you girls think? Anna, what do you think? Satoko, what do you think? Maria, what do you think? Sir Blubsalot, what do you think? Well, that's my sentiment exactly. Now, the funny thing about it is that while I am interested about Silent Hill, the thing is, though, some Silent Hill games are kind of hit or miss for me. One of my favorites was Silent Hill 3, but I know nothing about the original one. I did test it when I was playing it out to see how my PC would handle it, which I was very pleased about. But I never really got a chance to fully try it. So I was originally going to wait until like we get around Halloween era. But I figured that's going to be a while. and I don't want to waste your guys' time, so I kind of wanted to get into it like right away. There are some other games that I'm excited to try out, but I don't know when they'll ever come out. It seems like every other game that promises to come out doesn't even have an official release date, or it says to be announced. And that just kind of pisses me off. Like, I get making games is a very hard thing to do, and I try not to be overly critical when I review games, because I know how long they take a while. Thing is, though, if you don't even have any control over how you're going to do this or what steps you're going to take to make it happen, it kind of leaves you in a bit of a predicament. Because people will take it one of two ways. One, they're going to figure you're going to take at least 2-3 years just to get it done, but you're not even giving them a demo to try it out. So it's almost like the equivalent of promising to take your kid to McDonald's, and then you drive right past it after you pick them up from school. Another way to look at it is that it's probably not going to happen because they have either a Kickstarter or some kind of like pool to gather some funds either through Patreon or other means. I know there's been a lot of hit or misses when it came to that, and some people aren't really too thrilled about that. Also, when you look at some of the games that have early access, that's usually to see how the audience will react to it, right? But even then, people will find excuses to say this is not turning out very good and that it wouldn't be worth your time. It's almost like you can't please anyone no matter what. Like, I get the idea of being careful when adding a release date. Lord knows there are plenty of examples that I can think of where they make a release date and then it never happens. I'm looking at you, Dead Island 2 and Half-Life 3. And then there are games where they have like sequel bait at the end of their games, but then they never get onto that. Like, I understand that it's not always easy to make something like that, but I mean, like, come on. You can't just tease your audience like that and not even deliver. There is a lot more that I can think of to say, but I'd really rather not. Besides, I can tell that there's going to be a lot of stuff going on that people will probably have very choice opinions about. I will say this much, though. It can't get any worse than The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, I said that. I'm still holding Naughty Dog accountable for that, which is why you'll never, ever see me do a Last of Us stream at any point in given time. But I digress. Now, where was I? Oh, right, Silent Hill. So why is Silent Hill such a popular IP? I could nitpick this, but I think I'm going to give it my personal opinion on it. See, in Resident Evil, you play as usually some kind of a cop or an ex-soldier or someone who's had some kind of training. You are put in tense situations, but it feels like more of the equivalent of like an action horror, like Predator or Aliens. And you usually are pretty well equipped, well trained, and you have access to all these weapons that not many people would have. You're also ridiculously strong, agile, and have some tech knowledge. In Silent Hill, however, from what I can tell in nearly every entry, you're really not anyone special. You're actually just some regular person trying to get through their day. You end up in this area where it ends up being the central point of a cult. And you're trying to escape and also find out some certain truths that are being hidden from you. You are not some special trained soldier. You're a civilian that's put in a tense situation. Weapons like the pipe, the 2x4s, stuff like that. You have access to guns, but you're not a very good shot. These are not attacks about someone who's highly trained. This is an act of desperation. Even in a game like Dead Space, where they once again went on the action horror route, you're not exactly a very trained soldier either. You're an engineer. You may have access to some weapons, and you're definitely a good shot, but you are no Space Marine. So, it seems like... Hold on one second. Sorry about that. So, it seems like people understand what it's going for. The fog that's trying to hide the loading screens, making it seem seamless. The tent area, the dark rooms. You're really trying to be kept on your toes. There's also 5 endings that you can go through. There's also plus they have 2 bad endings, 2 good endings. And then there's also the quote-unquote UFO ending, where aliens are abducting Harry. And apparently, there's special things that you have to do in order to get this done right. And this is kind of a little tricky because a lot of these are very specific. You're also supposed to have some kind of what is this? The endings also sort of play out by how many people you actually kill. As usual, you're not supposed to fight everyone. But apparently there's a specific amount that can trigger a bad ending. So you're really not meant to attack everything you see. Now, I don't know how we're going to get any of these endings. I'm sure there's a reason to get to these. Now, as to how we're going to get there, however, that's up to us. Now, full disclosure, I haven't played this game all the way through. The only time I played it was when I was pretty much testing things out. So I never really got far, and I really don't know what to expect. My only preparedness for this was very brief glimpses that I looked into this game when I saw other people play it. And even then, I still didn't really watch them all the way through, just because I wanted to see if I can play it myself. Which we are. So I think we should get ourselves ready to play this game, because this is a game, once again, that people talk about, and they usually praise it a lot, but not that many people have actually played it. Usually when they talk about it, they are referring to 2 or 3. Maybe Origins, since that one's like a bit of a hidden gem. Thing is, though, Silent Hill has had quite a few hit or misses with their sequels. And most of them are misses, depending on who you ask. One of my friends actually played Silent Hill 4 The Room, and considers that a really good masterpiece. I beg to differ. I think The Room is very frustrating when you get into it. And I wish there was more that they did for it. There's also Shattered Memories, which we don't talk about ever. And then there's like a few ones that are like very janky or weird. Maybe down the line we'll do like a Silent Hill-a-thon or a Resident Evil-thon. I haven't really decided yet. But, truth be told, it would be fun to see. Anyways, let's get ourselves ready for it. So, we're going to take a short intermission, get ourselves ready for the game. So, get yourself something to eat, something to drink, go to the bathroom, get some chores done. We'll be back in just a moment. hope you all are well rested. And let's see. Alright, let's see if we can get this game running. I am both really excited and very concerned at the same time because, well, I have a feeling this game is really gonna test my mettle. Let's make that a little bigger. Boom. Alright. Here we go. The official playthrough of Silent Hill. There are violent and disturbing images in this game. That's why I'm here. You. I don't know you. The fear of blood tends to create fear for the flesh. Gotta really love those 90s CGI graphics. Hey, I know you. You as well. Why are you wearing a tie, though? Do they have nice ties? Hey, there's our cop girlfriend. Oh Lord, what happened to her? She looks like she's in... I don't even think she should be moving right now. Very minimalistic, but I really like it. Oh, that must be our little girl. Huh? That's weird. Oh God! I may have committed murder. What do we have for options? I'll figure it out as I go along. Let's crank it up. Hardest skill it is. I've done this before. This is gonna go fine. Oh, I guess we were in a car wreck. Oh God, where's my little girl? Ah, white. Whoa, I'm moving in super slow motion. Oh, now I am. Cheryl, where could you be? It's strange. It's quiet. Too quiet. This place is like a ghost town. Cheryl. Is it snowing? Why is it snowing? Alright, there's walking. Man, look at these pixels. Look at that. This is what gaming was like in 1999. Okay, so that's the run button. Not even 2 seconds. Footsteps. Ah. Oh, there you are, Cheryl. What have I said about running off on it? Oh.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl?
I mean, it should be, right? Little girl?
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Hey, wait! Stop!
Come back to your father. Hello? I can't see. Jason! If you know, you know. I hear something. Hello? Cheryl? Cheryl? Now's not the time to play hide and seek, honey. Wow. And I thought I was out of shape. Harry, you really need to get some exercise in. Beware of dog. Am I gonna have to shoot a dog? Please no. Oh, God. What the? What is it? That looks like entrails there, buddy. You don't really have to be a genius to know what that is. Let's just keep walking. Ooh. Cool camera work. You don't see that often in 90s gaming. Boy, it would be really bad if something were to attack me in this dark and narrow alleyway. I guess we're going through this door. Is it getting darker? That's strange. It's getting darker. Better than nothing, I guess. Could be a lot better, too. Wait, why is it raining? A broken wheelchair. What's this doing here? I don't even want to know. Why is it raining? It was snowing 2 minutes ago. What is this? A dead body. Eh? Hello? Ah, jeez.
What is this?
That's a body,
What's
pal.
going on here?
I don't even want to know. Oh, shit! Ah, you... I gotta get the hell out of here is what I need to do. Wait. Blocked? What? Wait, what am I supposed to do? I don't have a gun. What do I do? Oh, I'm dead. And that's the game. Oh, no, wait, it was a dream. Oh. Hello there. Hi. I thought I was getting the bad ending.
Was I dreaming?
How
Obviously.
do you feel?
Not great.
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm alright, I guess.
Could be worse.
Glad to hear it. You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist.
That's what they all say.
I came here for a vacation. I just got here.
Who comes to a place like this for a vacation?
I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself.
Or we can just leave it to the cops? Uh-huh.
Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
That's not a good sign.
Where is everybody?
Hell.
I'd
They're
tell
in
you if I
hell.
knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre is going on.
Gee, I wonder why.
That's all I know.
Well, then you're pretty much useless, aren't you?
What's your name?
Harry.
Harry.
Harry Mason.
Sybil Bennett. I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over.
A little outside your jurisdiction, aren't you?
The phones are all dead, and the radio too. I'm going back to call in some reinforcements.
Probably not a good idea. Hold it.
Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
Duh.
No way.
Isn't it your
Dangerous
job?
out there.
Wait, isn't that the cop's job to
In that
help
case,
people?
I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
I don't know. She seems alright.
Have you got a gun?
Obviously not.
No.
What made you think that I looked like I had a gun?
Take this, and hope you don't have to use it.
Isn't that usually against, law enforcement
Before you pull
SOP?
the trigger, know who you're shooting.
Obviously. Gun safety, everyone.
And
Know who
don't
you're
do it
shooting.
unless you have to.
There you go. That's rule number 1 when it comes to
Don't
guns.
arrest me by mistake.
Well, I mean, just don't,
Got it?
yeah, just don't step into my line of fire, that's all.
Yeah. Thanks.
You do best to stay nearby. I'll be back with help as quick as I can.
Something tells me help isn't going to come soon enough. Let's see. Let's look around a bit. There's a flashlight. Residential map. Let's see. Silent Hill. There's Bradbury. There's Matheson. There's Elroy. Bachman. Finney. Levin Street. Old Silent Hill. And Midwich Elementary. A health drink. Sure. Someday someone may experience these bizarre events. Hopefully they will find use in my notes. Wow, we've only been playing 4 minutes? That felt like 4 weeks. Alright. Now. Pinball machine. Nothing unusual. I bet I could get the high score. Has anyone ever tried streaming like those Galaxy pinball games? I always found those funny. A radio. Is it broken? Can't hear anything. Well, found a butcher knife. And another health drink. Oh, sorry. Kitchen knife. There's no such thing as a butcher knife. Uh-huh.
What's that? Huh. Radio. What's going on with that radio?
What is going on with the radio? Oh! Oh god, what the I'll worry about the radio later, I have more important stuff to do. Yeah. Gun. Where? Wait, which one is it? Which one? Which one's the equipment menu? Oh, here we go. Alright, I got 15 shots. How do you aim?
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
Ugh. Alright, well. We already wasted 8 shots killing one monster. So, that's good. Let's see. Hard to use, but better than nothing. What makes a knife hard to use? I'm a swordsman. I use a bigger blade than that. I can tell you with 100% certainty that a knife is not difficult to use. Pocket radio. Well, I guess if I'm doing this, might as well get out there. Surely nothing can go wrong now. Hey, Dreamy, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hope you're enjoying your stay. How goes the hills? Well, right now, I am currently fighting for my life and nearly got killed by a flesh pterodactyl. So there's my day. On the plus side, I have a gun now. So hopefully that'll help me. Where could Cheryl have gone? I guess I'll check that alley again. Why would you check the alley where you already had a fever dream getting stabbed by mannequins? So let's see. We are here, and this alley is there. So obviously I'm going the opposite direction. Why would I purposely put myself in danger and go that way? That sounds like a bad idea. You guys make all these comments about horror characters making stupid decisions, and yet you want me to make the stupid decision. You are part of the problem. Fortunately, I have really bad ADHD, so I know exactly where the small ones are. Let's go and get a burger. Queen Burger. Not to be confused with King Burger or Prince Burger. I hope I don't have to stick my hand in a toilet. That would be gross. Yeah, we don't do that until like 2003. This is actually my first time playing this, and I can tell you right now, this is a bit of a step up from what I'm used to with Resident Evil. I'm used to tank controls. This is a little more out of my wheelhouse. And before you ask, yeah, I am a Resident Evil fan more than anything. Oh, God. Seriously? Bitch. I have 1 bullet left. That lady really couldn't give me a more ammo. That's alright. I'll do a knife run. I run faster with a knife. Everyone runs faster with a knife. That's a scientific fact. That's why people in CSGO are like real speed demons. Can I open this door? No. Can I check the mail? No. Can I open this door? No. Alright, I think we're sensing a pattern here. Alright, fine. I'll play your game. I'll go back to the goddamn alley. Ow. Did I just run into a wall? I think it was down here. Jesus, Harry. But why do you huff and puff like you smoke 16 packs a day? You really ought to keep fit. Oh, God. Oh, God. Flesh dog. More flesh dogs. Oh, God. Oh, God. That one was going right for my throat. Oh, boy, I tell you. If there's one thing I love, it's being attacked by ferocious animals made with various parts of small skin. Now we're going back. Back into my sojourn into hell. Alright, that's not really ideal. I'm dead. Well, I'm glad it doesn't waste time. I really appreciate that they give you a continue button. Well, this is going great. Oh. Oh. There were bullets here the whole time. Again, that would have been brought to my attention a little better yesterday. Sybil, you are terrible at your job. Open the door. Bluebell. Tastes like the good old days. You know, I always hated those commercials. They were so annoying. Tastes like the good old days, huh? Yeah, back when everything was black and white. People often wore dresses and suits. Everyone had a big smile and white picket fences. And there will always be people riding a bicycle with one big wheel on the front. Yeah, those are the good old days that we want. You know what I want? A bigger gun. Yeet. Ow. Why do they always jump for the throat? I prefer dogs that I don't have to kill. Why do they always go for dogs in horror games? I don't like killing dogs, you know? That it really messes with me. You know, I like dogs, and I really don't want to hurt them. Same time, you're not really giving me too many options. Stay down. If Koki asks, just tell her that, it was self-defense. Really being generous with the bullets here. Although, going to assume it's not going to always be the case. A steel pipe. That's why, it's to psychologically mess with the player. Well, I don't want to be psychologically tortured. I'm already being tortured. To school. I'm gonna have to go into a haunted school, aren't I?
Isn't the Cheryl sketchbook?
Is it?
She's at the school.
Why would she be at a school? Isn't that like the one place kids would want to avoid? Midwich Elementary. Sketchbook cover. This picture, it's me. Hey, you're right. It actually looks a lot like me. A perfect resemblance. The first picture that Cheryl drew in the sketchbook that I gave her on her 5th birthday. You know, I once gave my little brother a how to draw manga thing. How to draw manga book. You know what he did with that? Immediately threw it in the trash. The little brat. You know, you try to get someone interested in art, and what do? They go right onto their phones, listen to rap music, and then pretty much disrespect you the whole time. This is why I wish I was an only child. Wait. This isn't the alleyway I came from. Oh, no, wait. No, it is. It is. Ow. Could you please not? Could you please not? Oh, God, they're really on my ass. They're really onto me. They're not still chasing me, are they? Oh, good. They lost interest. Well, at least I know I don't have to kill everyone. We just have to kill most of them. Damn it. Where are you? Ah! Oh, screw off. Alright, where am I? Let's see. I got 2 ways I can do this. I can either cut the road over here and take a shortcut, or I take the long way. Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Can I check for any of these houses for supplies? Ow. The only thing if I ever see another pterodactyl again, it'll be too soon. I thought I was playing Silent Hill, not Jurassic Park. What now? Wait, what's that? You know what? We're swapping weapons. We're going for the pipe. Stay down. This might have been a mistake. Oh, boy. Well, I guess we keep going straight. We'll just go straight, and then down, and then across, and then bada bing, bada boom. Ow. Ah. Got. I should probably heal. Well, that's all my health packs. Oh, you're a joke. Oh, you gotta be yanking my chain. You gotta be joking. I came all this way just to get stuck on the wrong end of this rock pile. I'm a dumbass. Okay, but where's it gonna start me is the question. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. You know, I can usually get through Resident Evil without dying once and having to rely on just a single save. But how the hell do people expect you to survive all this? Ow. I mean, granted, I am playing on hard mode, but still, I feel like there should be some leniency in all of this. Oh, God. Okay, so we're not going to go that route. We have to take the longer route. So we're just going to keep on going. Ugh. These things are gonna annoy me to death. I know I don't have to necessarily kill them all, but it makes me feel better. Ow. Ah! Really gotta get that timing. Ow. Alright, screw the pipe. Ah. What kind of a reaction do you expect me to have? Well, howdy, partner. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Whoa, there was a Silent Hill 1? I know. A lot of people just skip over to 2. I didn't even know 1 existed. Ow. It's like the joke. Wait, there were Personas before 3? Funny you mentioned that. I had originally planned to play the original Persona games at some point, but I held off of that because of how long they were. I might do that at one point, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I can't go to school because the road is Wait, Silent Hill is in Maine, right? Does Maine have a history of like earthquakes or floods? How is this even this unstable? Next you'll tell me they split the second up into 2 parts. It was near impossible to officially play them. Yeah, that was the interesting thing. Persona 2 technically had 2 parts, but the first one, Innocent Sin, wasn't even available in the US until sometime later when when Atlas actually re-released them for the PlayStation Portable. Harry, you have very terrible agility. I'm going to say that right now. You have terrible agility. It's an old coal town. Ah! Stay down. Ugh. Oh, so it's a mining town. For real? They tell you why that happened in the game. Son of a... How many times have I died? Like 3? That's never happened to me before. Okay, how is this even possible? How am I this bad? I have beaten Resident Evil 2 and 3 on a single save. Yeah, I saw that. I'm pretty interested in that. A remake of Persona 5 in the future. Wasn't that technically already done with Persona 5 Royale? Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get Persona 6. At least Atlas tried to make something new with Metaphor Re Fantasimo, which is actually a pretty good game, and I like it. I kind of wish they took more risks with their IPs. Get away from me. Ow. Harry, you are a bumbling fool. Oh, God. Oh yeah, the game that is definitely not Shin Megami Tensei, even though it uses the same art and sound direction and some of the same techniques in the game, and also has a not pixie following you around. Yeah, a lot of their other IPs snuck in there, so it's a little on the nose, but at least they tried. And you did technically get to play as a femboy, so you know, tomato, tomato. I am gonna need more coffee for this. Well, I hope you have a good time. I really enjoy Metaphor. It's a pretty good game. Got a copy on the desk if I only remember which box I packed it in. Oh, did you get the boxes mixed up? Oh jeez, did I almost go in the wrong direction? Yes, I did. Doghouse, 11th Street. Officer Sybil, I feel like I was denied of critical, need to know information. So now I have to go all the way to 11th Street. Alright. Fine. I will be the good dad, and I will go to 11th Street. Surely, I will find my little girl there, safe and sound. Alright, what do we have here? A house key was hidden in the doghouse. This house right here? Finally indoors. Can finally breathe. What do we have here? First aid kit. Perfect. Some tells me I should save that for emergencies. Or not use it all to get an S rank. Locked. Alright. Let's save. 14 minutes? That felt like 14 weeks. At least they're kind enough to give me more bullets. I'll take a health drink. Is there anything in the fridge? The refrigerator is empty. Well, at least I don't have to worry about rotten food. Let's see. Keys for the Eclipse. So it looks like we have to go Let's see, we have to go down to the Queen Burger on Matheson, cut through the alley, and then get to there on Elroy. What's in the backyard? There are 3 locks. I have a gun. Couldn't I just shoot the locks? I always wondered why they didn't give you the option to shoot the locks. I feel like that would be an easier solution. You know, add to the realism. Alright, let's see. So we're here. So we want to cut through the alley and get to Elroy, I guess. Okay, let's see. What if I just cut through here? Let's see. Boy, I sure hope nothing tries to attack me while I'm out in this foggy outside. Locked. You know, it's not very clear as to what's a door and what isn't. Crabs. Oh god. Ow! Where the hell's that Queen Burger? Ugh. You know, I usually can handle annoying enemies, but they just keep coming. Oh god. Ugh. This game is really making me think about my policy of killing animals. Well, the ears stop coming and they don't stop coming. Ugh. Nobody tell Koki that I did this. I don't think she'll ever let me live it down. Did I really just pass the area? Tim Robinson voice. It's okay, they don't have souls. Like, they don't even matter. Try telling that to Koki when she constantly gets herself killed by those Doberman in Resident Evil 2. How far off am I? Oh, down here. Oh god, not another one. These things are gonna make me waste all my ammo. I would use the pipe, but they just keep coming. All right. No parking, do not block area. Well, thankfully I don't have a car, which would be very convenient if I had one. Wouldn't want to make things too easy, of course. Oh god. Eh. Alright, I got like 58 bullets. I can probably spare a few. You know, I always seem to be running into a lot of places I can't get to. I better get a shotgun soon, otherwise I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. How long is this game? Like 4 or 5 hours? Just gonna keep walking. Just keep walking. I've got... Keep thinking it's blood for some reason. Please tell me that's not the cop's car. Ah! Got some handgun bullets. Key of Lion. Great. How does that help me? Oh, wait. The back door with the 3 locks. Okay. But this is only 1 key. Where's the other one? I mean, I saw that little dot on Elroy Street, but that was a dead end. And it seems like every other road is either broken or blocked off. Or they tend to go for hours on end. Keep in mind, this is my first playthrough, so go easy on me, alright? You know what I've always wondered? Why there hasn't been a video game based off of Tremors. You guys remember Tremors? I only remember it because it had Kevin Bacon in the first movie. And that guy from Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. Bill Skin GIF. Good advice. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna be looking at this map for a while now. I guess I'll check back in this alley again. Didn't really see anything. You know, that cop said that she hoped that I would never have to use this gun. Little did she know, a lot of us are gonna have to use our guns. Because as soon as I stepped outside, I was part of an ambush situation. How she managed to get out of there is beyond me. Fortunately, so many of them were pretty much lined up that all I had to do was take them out one by one. I guess I'll just have to keep on going. I swear to God, if you come right as soon as I turn this corner... Can I open any of these doors? Alright. Good, he doesn't notice me. Just keep not noticing me. Jesus Christ, man, what... I guess this guy really doesn't get out much, if he's huffing and puffing like that. You know, I usually try to stick to a bit of an exercise schedule just so that I can maintain a few things. Even just like squats and barbells will be good enough. Okay, so that's one key, but there are 2 locks. So where the hell do I go from here? So apparently there's a key not only here where we went to the bridge, but there's somewhere in this alley and around on that area where we were basically being hunted. So I guess we just had to keep on checking on those places. But I already checked those. I already checked the alley. I didn't see anything. Unless I ran past it. I mean, I guess that's possible. Out of curiosity, does this flashlight even help me much when looking at stuff? I guess it only works when you are in a dark area. Alright, where's that son of a gun? I'm gonna get him what for, I swear. Stay down, you little... Get back here. This is why I don't like birds that much. No offense, Dreamy. I know it would probably be a good idea to not get into combat all the time. But I mean, look at the situation I'm in. Ow. No, I'm dead again. To be fair, I don't normally tussle with randoms like my cousins do. Fair enough. Wait, did I... Oh, crap. Did it pick off where I saved instead of where I exited the door? Alright. Alright, you know what? Okay. Touche, game. Alright, Silent Hill. You want to play that way? Fine. I am more than ready to play it that way. Hi. I am a very sane person, with no sorts of anger issues whatsoever. So I say we should focus all of our frustration and channel it so that it can be outlet in a very healthy and productive environment. So that's why I suggest picking up a gun and doing this to your enemies. That way, you have no enemies. Enemies are an illusion. How much further? Which way is it coming? Which way is it coming? Ow! Ah, come on! Alright. I hate my life right now. You don't even know it. I'm on vacation! I'm probably gonna need a drink after this. I feel like I deserve one. If Koki ever asks, tell her that we send these dogs on a farm in Hoboken. I'm sure they have farms over there, right? Ugh. My neck is so stiff for some reason. Okay, so... Alright, there's a key here. Ow! Oh, these guys are gonna make me waste so much ammo. Can I get something better? Like a katana? Or a claymore? I will even take a rapier at this point. I'm a swordsman, not a pipe man or a gunman or a running out of breath man. I'm a swordsman. Maybe it's in the back of this car. Nope. Okay, they said that the key was around here. That's what it said, right? So by process of elimination, the key should be somewhere around this area. This is one wonky camera. I know that seemed like a waste, but so does all of this running around. Alright, where is it? I'm right in the exact spot where they said the key was at. So where's the key? Well, I guess I'll just click around until I find it. Where's the key? Thought I saw something here. Nope. Could these guys have been a little more specific on where I could find these things? Eh. 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 Oh, you gotta be yanking my chain. I swear to God, if you break on me, I will go ballistic. Alright. Key of a scarecrow? Okay. So there's one key left. How am I doing on ammo? Not great. I would hate to really use the pipe, but I really need to conserve my ammo a little more. I'm being a little too liberal with my shots. You know, I just realized something. I don't really care for this place. Raccoon City was a lot more friendlier than this. At least everyone gave you a really big hug that was hard to break through and a very tender, loving kiss that caused bleeding and possibly a virus. Raccoon City. We will eat your heart out. Alright. I guess I need to check every square inch of this alley to see where they hid the key. And then bada bing, bada boom, it's all goo. Alright, where are you? I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I am ready, I am Harry, and I am about to go to the bathroom. Because I really need to go right now, but I don't want to yet. I wonder. Okay, it was not obvious at all that that was a place I could open. Okay, I am no sports expert, but something tells me that this is not how you play basketball. I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is not how you play basketball. Alright, Key of the Woodman. The Woody Man. Got a health drink. Please tell me there's nothing else here. Is anything gonna jump out at me? Okay. Okay. Now we just gotta make our way back all the way to the house. And what could go wrong? I say as I walk into my doom. Wait, am I heading in the right direction? Okay. That's good enough of a direction. You know, I don't usually need to pull up the map as often in other games. Here, though, I feel like I need it. Because there's a lot more streets that I have to go through. Ah! Are you gonna make me pull out the gun? Because I really don't want to use the gun. Ah! Alright, fine. I'm using the goddamn gun. It's like you want to use the melee weapons, but they force you to use the gun. Alright. I am really getting my cardio today. I'm not taking any chances. Ugh. I hate this goddamn town. Alright. Uh-huh. Alright. We got all the doors unlocked. Let's get out of here. What? It's getting dark again? Ah, hell. What's going on? I don't know. I'm still out of the loop. Thank God I have this flashlight. Actually, I think this just made things 1,000 times worse. Here's a health drink. Another health drink. How about bullets? I could really use bullets right now. I'm not afraid of ghosts. I'm not afraid of darkness. I'm not afraid of cancer. I'm just afraid of snakes. They really creep me out. Where are their arms and legs? It's not okay. Ah! Dick. Alright, you know what? Screw you. I have no idea which way I'm going. I'm just gonna go straight. I'm just gonna go straight. I'm just gonna go straight. Surely this will work. Really like that pop-in. That's really cool. Oh, good. More bullets. I need them. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Where am I? Alright, well at least I know I'm heading in the right direction, more or less. Lighting Co. Not funny! Oh god. Eh. This way, right? I don't know if I'm going the right direction or not. Okay, I am. Alright, I just gotta go. Just gotta go. Ow! Which way is it? Oh god. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. 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 We can finally breathe now. I think. The worst is right behind us. I think. Okay. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. You guys just chill out here for a minute. I'm here now. Ow. I'm here. Ow. My foot. Sorry about that, folks. What turned into a bathroom break ended up being a dinner break. I am really hungry right now, so made myself some spaghettis. I also got a garlic and parmesan crusted shrimp. Actually, really good stuff too. Alright. I think we'll go for another... Let's do another 30 minutes of this. And then we'll call it quits, huh? Ah, a map to the school. Probably need that. Do I get a save zone? Please? Might as well try this door. This was probably a mistake. Ow. Alright. You wanna play games? Let's play games. Stay down. I really don't like those noises. What is this, an elevator? The tower door is locked. The hands stop at 10 o'clock. So do I need to readjust the time or what? Okay, let's see. Every time I choose left, I'm usually in the wrong. It has to be left this time, right? Moore, Ronaldo, Gordon. These must be the list of the teachers. So I guess the teachers were here? This looks like a reception room. Let's see if I can get in here. It's written in blood. 10 o'clock, Alchemy Laboratory. Gold in an old man's palm, the future hidden in his fist, exchange for Sage's water. That's a little obscure. Another thing written in blood. 12 o'clock, a place with songs and sound. A silver guidepost is untapped in lost tongues, awakening at the ordained order. So, music room, I guess? Can I move this chair? Alright, another thing. 5 o'clock. Darkness that brings the choking heart. Flames render the silence, awakening the hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. So, the furnace? I guess it's like the teacher's lounge. Ah, bullets. Can use those. By the way, for those of you who care, we actually got an N64 running, so we might actually get to play some Legend of Zelda games in the near future. I know I said that I wouldn't play any Nintendo games anytime soon, but after running into Zen in VOD chat, he kind of made me promise to play it at some time, so I definitely want to play it. A picture of a door. I don't know who drew it, but it certainly is in bad taste. Not exactly my style, but, you know, to each their own. You know what would be great? Another checkpoint. The door is locked. Okay. Is there anything in the lockers? How about in this door? Oh, it's a bedroom. So I guess this is a nurse's office? Oh, thank God. A save point. How long have we been playing for now? Almost an hour. Certainly doesn't feel like it. Anula72, thank you for the follow. Welcome on into the Crimson Soccer Lounge. Hope you enjoy your stay. We're just playing Silent Hill for the first time. Really interesting thing. Gonna get another health potion. And a med kit. Sorry, first aid kit. So I wonder if this door's locked. Yep, it's locked. Okay, we have to go through the courtyard. Oh God, they got back up. Nope, no. Locked. Okay. Through here. Through here. Locked. Get off my junk! Oh. You killed me. He killed me like that. I'm starting to see why not many people play this game. Seems like everyone always plays 2 or 3 instead of 1 first. Which is crazy because you can technically get this on, you know, the PlayStation Network and stuff. Get off my junk. Oh God. Get off him. Alright, fine. You know what? Let's get the gun out. Ugh. It's getting to a point where you can't even walk down the hallway anymore without getting ambushed. Okay, I wasted all my bullets. That's fine. Let me just have a bite of spaghetters for a bit. The noodles are definitely overcooked. But you know, my grandmother made them, so they say it's a thought that counts. Lot. Why would I expect any different? Wait, which direction I came in through? So what's in here? What are you? It doesn't seem to want to kill me. But what was that? Attention. Lot. Alright. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Wait, do they all get up? I killed them! I mean, I'm pretty sure I killed them. Alright, we're going upstairs. No. Get off. I am not your dad. Get off me. Really? Come on. You guys are being a little ridiculous right now, alright? A little ridiculous. Off my junk. Hey, come on. These things are gonna be the death of me. So what do I do now? Is there something I'm supposed to be looking for? Because so far I haven't found much of anything. Nothing useful. Alright. Well, this was a waste of time. Ah, you motherfucker. Come on. You guys are making me waste my resources. Alright, let's see, Oh, chemistry lab. That's where I need to go, I think. Excuse me. Think something went down the wrong pipe. I'm okay, man. Alright. Must be something I need. Distilled water, no reason to take it. What's this? Chemical. Alright. Alright. Concentrated hydrochloric acid. It would take a week for this thing to eat through the wall. So why do I need hydrochloric acid? Statue of an old man's hand. Fist shut tight as if never to let go. I wonder. What if I use this? Hey, I got a gold medallion. Cool. So what do I need that for? Picture of a clock tower is engraved on the surface, found in chemistry laboratory. I guess I need to go back outside. Lot. Wait, what? Did it say library? Oh, no, wait, I'm in the classroom. Oh, okay. So what's in here? Okay, I'm in the library. Found another first aid kit. Oh! Where are these guys? Are they like ghosts or something? Huh. I knew you were coming. No special bucks. 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 Nothing. Alright, I made a shortcut. That's cool. I don't know, I guess I'll go downstairs again, I guess. Oh, am I in the boiler room? Lock's jammed. I guess I went down too far. Ah, get off of me! Well, I am completely out of ammo. Alright, which way is it to the outside again? The Silver Moon. A golden sun. Oh, I get it. Ah. Stay down. Alright. Let's use this. Like a glove. So, where else do I have to be? I guess I would be... There's a music room. Is that where I would have to be? Let me look at that clue again. Like, maybe there's something I missed. Hold on. Sorry about that. Need a little bite. I need the carbo load. Alright, which way was it again? Alright, let's see. Place with song and sound. A silver guy posted. Alright, I have to go to the music room then. So for that, I need to go upstairs. Ow. Please don't eat me. Ah, get off my ass! You're on my ass. Ah, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, yeah, yeah. Where am I gonna start at? Just to make sure. Alright, yeah, back here. Okay. Alright. I'm actually going to come back to this game another time. Not done with it, mind you, but yeah, definitely a bit of a learning curve. But yeah, that was interesting. That was Silent Hill. Very interesting game. Kind of wish that I played this a long time ago. I think I would have gotten more enjoyment out of it. But, you know, hindsight's 2020. So anyway, I think we're gonna call it here today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing me stumble and fall every now and then. But yeah, we're gonna come back on Thursday and got something else planned for you guys, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. For now, though, let me send you over to someone. Let's see. Let's see. Next time we'll play something a little less intensive. Although, I don't know. I kind of like games that stress me out. I think that's what people call masochism, you know? Masochism under great circumstances. Let's see. I want to send you to someone really good right now. But I don't know who else will be streaming right now. You know what, why not? Let's raid into, there's quite a few people here. Well, let me raid into Cersei, maybe. Hope it'll let me. Yep, okay. Alright, we're gonna raid into Cersei. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoy this. Be sure to follow us on social media and Discord if you want to be updated on other stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, respect the classics.